Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Combat 2. So we've got a little bit of a divergence point here. And this is actually the part of the game where the game splits in two, so we've got two missions that we can choose, and whichever one that we choose will set us down one path or another for the next 4 missions.
Destruction of the enemy missile silo base. Thanks to your continued success, our forces have been able to advance a little further into enemy territory. As you can be sure, their counterattacks will escalate fiercely. Here, we want to throw the enemy into confusion in order to take the dominant position. To do this, we are going to divide our force in two, and then make simultaneous strikes on the enemy. This mission will be codenamed Operation Alphaville. Your objective is to destroy the exhaust duct which ventilates the underground silo and the enemy missile silo base itself. Target: the silo base and exhaust duct. The only way to destroy the heavy protective wall covering the exhaust duct is to fly horizontally at an extremely low altitude and to hit it directly. Remember, keep it low and good luck.
So here we go with the first mission of Operation Alphaville. So this is the A path going through the game. We'll be also seeing in the complimentary video the B path, Operation Bellissima. But for now, yeah, we've just got well... Hey, Serv, have you seen Star Wars?
Yes.
Yeah, we've got to make a couple of trench runs and hit exhaust ports.
Oh, I remember this mission, yeah. Now I remember it. Oh god, was this ever annoying in Assault Horizon Legacy.
It's actually a little bit easier in like Ace Combat 2. So for the duration of Alphaville, we are going to be going with Slash as our wingman, and you can also see that now that we progress further into the game, both Slash and Edge appear in their civilian attire as well. And of course, now that we've finally unlocked it, we are going to be flying as Ken and Phoenix for most of the rest of the game, so we're going to be flying the good old Su-35 here. And this is also one of the missions where, like, the actual track on the soundtrack that shares its name actually shows up in it.
Yeah. I think they actually kept this one or remixed this one for Assault Horizon Legacy.
Wouldn't surprise me. It does sound a bit like something I've heard on the Legacy soundtrack.
Okay, on our tail. On your left.
Got kind of an early Panzer Dragoon style feel to it, really.
Also, hey, the Yak 141 freestyle, which basically almost never shows up again in the rest of the series.
Yeah, like, I know, Ace Combat 2 has a really wide array of, like, specialty planes that show up here, and occasionally just only in one mission, and then never appear again in the rest of the series.
Yeah, it's like both the freestyle and the tornadoes here do not appear in future games. Or actually, the tornado I think appears up until 5 or 6, I want to say. But after that, it doesn't because of licensing issues.
Yeah, because the tornado was definitely in 0.
Yeah.
It was a different variant. Like, you can see here, it's the Tornado F3, whereas it's the 4 in 0.
Yeah, at some point they lost the licensing for them, and I think they also lost the licensing for the Israeli planes.
Yeah, that would explain why, like, the Kafir and whatnot only show up in, like, Ace Combat 2.
Yeah. No, but they had a couple Israeli planes in 6, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't recall any, but...
At the very least, they had the IAI Searcher, which I believe was like a recon plane or something. Like, not an actual attack plane.
Oh.
So it was a target that you shot down, but not actually playable.
Oh, yeah. Well, there we go, yeah. Because, like, I know 6's, like, playable roster was, like, really, really sparse.
And actually, like, that's not the only instance of... Like, this and 6 aren't the only instance of Israeli weapons appearing. Ace Combat 5 has the Nimrod cruise missile.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In one of the desert missions. I believe it's in Desert Lightning.
Ah.
SF-39. Which one was this?
That's another one of the Swedish planes. Again, it's another one that barely shows up anywhere else in the series.
Is that the Gripen? That's probably the Gripen.
Nope, it's not the Gripen. It's, I think the one that immediately preceded the Gripen.
Oh.
Also, look who our named ace is.
Of course.
One more, and... Woohoo! Talk to me, Goose! Oh shit, I shot him down. He can't talk to me anymore.
That was one hell of a quick kill.
Yeah, it's especially considering, like, the partner plane he was with. Like, took about probably a minute to shoot down for some reason. But yeah, anyway, there's our named aces out of the way for this one.
Yeah, that was nice and clean.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of Swedish planes, I'm surprised the Gripen NG hasn't appeared in any of the newer games.
Yeah. Like, I think, like, the last one it shows up in is actually 0.
Yeah.
Because,
and
like,
even then, that was the Gripen C, not the latest one.
Yeah. Like, the Gripen N's like the nuclear-capable one, right?
No, Gripen NG is the next generation one. It's meant to be like the poor man's competition to 4.5/5th generation fighters.
Oh yeah, like the Eurofighter and the Rafale
Yeah.
and whatever. Yeah. I'm gonna keep pronouncing it Rafale even though it's probably wrong. I don't give a crap.
That's fine.
French may be the official second language of Canada, but it's not my strong suit.
Likewise, I wonder if they'll finally rename the T-50 in Ace Combat 7 now that it's officially in production.
Good question. Like it's
Yeah.
it's called the Pac FA in Legacy.
Yeah, but no, like, it's officially in production now. It's supposed to be like Su-50, Su-53, Su-55, etc.
Oh. Yeah, because I was wondering, like, why it hadn't gotten, like, an official, like, Su designation or a MiG designation.
No, it officially has
it
officially has a Su designation now.
Oh, nice.
It's a Sukhoi plane, so yeah.
Yeah.
I believe the Su-50 is like the base model for the Russian military. Su-53 and Su-55 are meant to be like the export versions for Iran and Egypt, respectively. And presumably, like, further incremental upgrades would be like the Su-57 for the Russian military and like Su-59 for export or something like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because they give their variants, like, completely different new numbers, whereas, like, in the States, it's...
Yeah.
Each new plane model gets its own number.
Yeah, I mean, we're still probably at least half a decade off from seeing any initial designs for, like, the F-40 series.
Well, I'm surprised like that it jumped from like the 20s to 30s so quickly with the between the F-22 and the F-35.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
Yeah, but then again, like aren't they almost considering like making like the 6th generation fighter to be like a clean slate for the F-35 because it was?
I'm pretty
such a
sure.
flying
I'm
piece of
pretty sure
garbage?
the entire point of the Pentagon already like launching requests for proposals for the F-40 series is because the F-35 was such bullshit. So I would hope that Lockheed is barred from the contract entirely, and the competition's between like Northrop and Boeing or something.
Yeah, Boeing will probably get it. Boeing's been getting everything these days.
Boeing should get it, if only because they've been running dry for actual planes.
I know, like they've been really busy with their civilian work.
Yeah.
Like, I know this because, like, literally Boeing's headquarters is just, like, a ferry ride and, like, 2 hours down the road from me, so...
Yeah, and, like, Boeing is still, like, the undisputable champion of transport, so...
So, yeah, it's, like, basically, like, whenever anything important related to Boeing happens, it's all over the local news,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, I would honestly expect Boeing to take the next fighter contract and Northrop to handle drones. Yeah, because like, isn't there like their super secret bomber that they're like teasing in like their various like recruitment commercials? Like, isn't that supposed to be like the last manned drone bomb or last man bomber that the U.S. Air Force is ever going to field? Yeah. Yeah, the B-3 is basically supposed to be like the B-2, but smaller and stealthier. It's basically sort of, but not really a B-2 redesign, which they're actually capable of because I believe Northrop was also the ones that made the B-2.
I think so. Again, I'll probably have to go back and like check the thread, but yeah.
Yeah, I think that's basically in production now, which is why Northrop Grumman actually opened a plant close to where I live and started hiring engineers by the truckload. I'm honestly more interested in seeing like ship-based technology in the future. Like drone carriers, frigging lasers, railguns. Actually, it would be really nice if they started trying to put lasers on fighter jets again.
Well, who knows? Maybe Tahir and Shot will get to it eventually.
Yeah, they probably have like a laser module for their Voltron quadcopter.
Tahir and Shot proudly presents the latest innovation in...
Now I'm wondering if the whole reason for Belka's super weapons is because they had a Tahir and Shot equivalent and trying to sell those to them.
Oh my god, yeah, that's the South Belka Munitions Factory.
Yeah, I mean, they're basically the same thing, right?
Just about, Jesus Christ.